Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. If you are new here then welcome. My name is Millie. I make videos all about makeup, testing new products, creating different looks, and on the run up to Christmas I'm doing like gift guides and festive looks as well. So if that's something that you want to see, definitely subscribe down below. There's lots more videos coming. I post 3 times a week, but today is all about this look. Here I have just created a really cool toned, glamorous, smoky look using the new Beauty Bay Neutral palette. So I already have a whole video testing this, swatching this, and I created a whole look using this palette already. I will link that up in the cards, but I wanted to do something different. I wanted to create a different look, and this is very different to the one that I created before. So if you want to see how I created this look and all of the other products and everything that I'm using, then just keep on watching. So I've already done my concealer on my lid, my brows, and eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to just dive straight into the eyeshadow palette. So I've already used this palette once, but I'm wanting to play some more with the like bluey tones down at the bottom. This one in particular I've used a couple of times and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm wanting to do something a little more cool toned today. So I'm going to start with a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this one out of the Beauty Bay set. This is called the I Spy brush, and I'm going to go into this shade on the top row called Paw, which is almost like a pinky sort of sienna tone. Really pretty. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to start working this through the crease. I'm just going to go in with a slightly fluffier brush. This one's got slightly longer bristles. This is the Round the Blend brush, and I'm going to go into Bone, this one up here, just to lighten up on that inner corner a little bit. Oh yes. That is a lot more pigmented than I was expecting it to be. That is like exactly my skin tone. It's a very, very useful shade to have. So with that same fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into Heather on the bottom row here. And this is a shade that I have used so much since I got this. I have obviously been playing with it with various different looks, and this is a shade that I have used so much, and I didn't think that this would be a shade that I would use all that much because it's a lot more cool toned, but I have really been enjoying wearing it with more of a warm shade in the crease like I am today. So again, I'm just keeping that on the like outer corner, taking it up to the crease and just blending it in with that one that I've already put down. Just flicking out the outer corner from the outer corner of my eyelid, taking it up towards the outer corner of the brow, obviously not taking it to the brow, and then when I don't have as much on the brush, taking it through the crease. I'm taking a slightly shorter, more dense brush. This is the Hey Shorty brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Calm, another matte shade, but this is a really nice cool toned brown, and I'm just going to stamp this right on the outer corner. I will eventually use this under the eye as well, but I'm not that far yet. And I'm just keeping this right on the lid, right on the outer corner, blending it in with what we've already got down, and almost just using the shape of the brush to wiggle backwards and forwards in the outer corner of the crease, and then just back over with that blending brush to make sure all of that is happily blended on the lid, and I'm happy with how that looks. So for the shimmer, I'm going to use my finger going into this Mirror shade on the bottom row. Just dip my finger into that and look how intense that colour is. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to tap this on the middle of the eye and take it out to those darker, deeper shades that we've got out there. I will blend, don't worry. And as I'm blending this, I'm almost like blending downwards because I don't want this to go too high. I want this shimmer to stay on the lid, so I'm starting higher up and then bringing it down so that it doesn't get too high. And then for the inner corner, the very last step, I'm going in with the Sketch It Out brush, which is the smallest, like very tightly packed pencil brush, and I'm going to go into that ice shade on the top corner. Beautiful, beautiful shimmer, and I'm just going to pack that on the inner corner of the lid and blend that into the mirror shade that we've got down the middle. A little something like that. Cool toned, glittery, shimmery beautifulness. Just going to blend a little bit more. I'm just going to go in with that biggest fluffy brush back into that first shade that I used, Paw, just with a really, really little bit of that. Just going to go right over the edge, because I find that on blue eyes I like to have that warmth there. I feel like it really makes my eyes pop, and although I am very much loving the cool tones, I feel like having the contrast with that warmth in the crease is really pretty, so I just wanted a little bit more of that. So that is the eyes done. I will zoom you out and let's do the rest of the face. So I'm obviously going to go in with the Revolution IRL Filter Foundation, just my all-time favourite foundation. I know I use it all the time, but that's for good reason. I absolutely love it. So one pump of that on the back of my hand. I'm going to work it in with the Real Techniques Seamless Complexion brush. And because I have already put that concealer like around my eyes, I'm just going to take this sort of up to that area. I'm just going to warm up and sculpt the face a little bit with the Maybelline City Bronzer. Find those cheekbones again. I haven't put any more concealer on. Firstly, because I already had some on from before, and secondly, this foundation is such fantastic coverage. I don't feel like I need it. It really is that good. It's fantastic. If you haven't tried it, please go and try it. I cannot recommend it enough. I have very dry skin, so foundations I often struggle with, but this one is so beautiful. It's so natural looking, but also like hella full coverage. It cancels everything out while still looking so natural, so like soft focus, feels like nothing on the skin. It can be sheared right out, so you can just do the tiniest little bit, or it can be completely laid up like I have it today, and Casper the Ghost, but I can't recommend it enough. It's fantastic. For blush, I'm just going to go in with the same brush. This is the Collection Glow Blush in the shade Bashful. Just a really nice soft wash of pink. She says soft wash of pink and then applies a whole pint of it on her cheek. I can blend it out. So I'm quickly just going to do liner and lashes. So the liner that I'm using is the Everlasting Waterproof Liquid Liner from Profusion and the L'Oreal Air Volume Mascara. So I'll be back once I've done that, because I'm going to have to concentrate and it will take me about half an hour. Be right back. So that is the liner and lashes done. Before I do the mascara on the bottom lashes though, I just want to do a little bit of something. So I'm going to go in with this shade. Is it Clam or Glam? I think it's Clam. This one here. The matte brown that I used. So just going to wiggle that under the eyes all the way along. We all know how much I love a smoky under eye. Today's no different. So I'm just going to join that up on the outer corner with the brown that I put there. Cohesive. And then I'm just going in with that first fluffy brush into the warm shade, just buff over the edge of that really lightly with a really big fluffy brush. A little something like that. So I'll just put some mascara on the bottom lashes. Just tapping a little bit more of that ice shade on the very inner corner, because we all know I like a highlighted inner corner as well. So just tapping a little bit of that right in there. And I think that that is the eyes done, apart from that mascara that's just transferred under my eyes there that I will get once it's dry. So for the lips, I'm going in with the Rimmel Lasting Finish Exaggerate Lip Liner in Rose Addiction. And then over the top of that, I'm going in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Reef, just over the centre really more than anything. And that is me done. Am I done? I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what I could be missing. No, I think I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have this palette as well, what colour combinations do you enjoy? I definitely want to do something with this rose shimmery shade, and this sugar down at the bottom is also really interesting. I already have one video using this palette, but I did more of like the pinks and the mauvey like purpley tones, so this is very different. I definitely feel like I could do a whole other different look all over again multiple times. There's so many different looks that you can do with this palette. I am thoroughly enjoying it, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If there's any other looks that you want to see with this palette, I am more than happy to do some more. I'm really enjoying playing with it, but until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!